General Washington still awaits our reply to the problem of re-enlistments.
The King's seal.
Now, he respectfully suggests that a salary be granted our soldiers commensurate with their sacrifice. But he has no money on hand to pay them. Tents, soap, shoes, and blankets are also greatly wanted. The Army recently took shipment of 50 crates of rifles, all without the flints required to shoot them.
The proclamation by King George III. Many of our subjects, misled by a desperate conspiracy of dangerous and ill-designing men, have forgotten the allegiance which they owe to the power that has protected and supported them, and have declared rebellion and traitorously levied war against us. It is the better part of wisdom to put a speedy end to such disorders. We have thought fit to issue our royal proclamation that all our royal officers, both civil and military, are obliged to suppress such rebellion and bring the traitors to justice. When the unhappy and deluded multitude, against whom this force shall be directed, shall become sensible of their error, I shall be ready to receive the misled with tenderness and mercy. For those who persist in their treason, the punishment shall be death by hanging. Given in Parliament this 26th day of October in the year 1775. God save the King.
God damn the King.
God bless the King. Who else could have brought such a spirit of unity to this Congress? We will now all hang together, or most assuredly, we will all hang separately.
The question is no longer whether there shall be independence, but when.
If we force a decision too soon, we may reap disaster. Independence without unanimity means nothing.
I'm in complete agreement, Doctor.
I will leave immediately. The Virginia Convention must free us to act.
All 13 clocks must strike at the same second.
Society is produced by our wants, and government by wickedness. The former promotes our happiness positively by uniting our affections, the latter negatively by restraining our vices. The one encourages intercourse, the other creates distinctions. The first is a patron, the last a punisher. Society in every state is a blessing, but government, even in its best state, is but a necessary evil. In its worst state, an intolerable one. For when we suffer or are exposed to the same miseries by a government which we might expect in a country without government, our calamity is heightened by reflecting that we furnish the means by which we suffer.
Gentlemen, please. Please. Well, it appears I have not just grown gray, but nearly blind in the service of my country. As you well know, I was among the first to embark on the cause of our common country, and I have never left your side one moment. I have been your constant companion and witness to your distress, so it can scarcely be supposed at this last stage of the war that I am indifferent to your interests. But how are they to be addressed? I know that Congress is slow, but it is my opinion that Congress is an honorable body, and given time, it will do complete justice to your merits and your sufferings. So let me entreat you, gentlemen, not to take any measures which will lessen the dignity and sully the glory you have maintained. Now is the time to show one more proof of your patriotism, to rise above your sufferings, and by witnessing the dignity of your conduct, the world will speak of the glorious example you have established for all mankind.